Hey guys, Banana Luck here. Welcome back to another Watch Our Realms video. So we're back with another zombie invasion run, and I've been doing quite a couple of reruns here to get to something optimal. I think we've got a good run here. So first of all, let's take a look at this potion that's on screen. So to unlock this short potion, you have to have the Relic, which unlocks special potions and extends ultimate duration. And then after that, you will have had to clear 320 waves in total to be able to unlock this. And I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you've already done so because you're looking to push beyond 100 waves, which is exactly what we're doing here. And one very important thing to take note here is Spring of Sticks needs to gain Awaken Resonance, which is the ultimate right here. Let me just remove the picture. So once you get this, that's when you actually unlock the Awaken Resonance, which is the ultimate, and this potion can start spawning. And then that's when you want to spend some refreshers to get this potion to show up, because this potion doubles all gold that you get from killing enemies. 5% of your gold is converted to attack, and there is some effect with lightning and all that, but I don't think it really matters. I think the gold conversion and the double gold gain is what makes this potion amazing. In this particular run that I had here, I actually got the gold potion at round 15, which is very nuts. Yeah, so that's basically where we're at now. We're at 15k gold, round 60. We're doing fairly decent. We have about 1.3k attack. A lot of that is coming from gold. You can see we're stacking up refreshers. So we're gonna skip this. We're probably only gonna start refreshing from the next wave onwards because we're still managing the wave pretty well. Actually, I want to showcase some of the skills that we have here. So we've been upgrading Spring of Sticks as much as we can. The range has not been fully expanded, unfortunately. And then with the Reaper spell, just take note that the Reaper killing bit, the 150% damage, it doesn't stack. Even if I got all three here, it only goes up to 150%. And the only extra thing I get is the dark damage here. There's a basic attack with a chance to spawn, slow and damage reduction resistance, and then summons one extra Spring of Sticks with the ultimate. Increase cast, this means every time I do the ultimate or every time there's a passive proc, that will have one extra cast. Cooldown, and then a chance to spawn when things die. That's obviously useful because you can see Sticks is doing major damage here. And then we also have this Fire Plume. This is the secret ingredient here to really push past level 100. You need the magic resistance reduction, which we didn't get a lot of. But one big thing here is you need to get the ones that increases the bounces with burning. Also the AoE damage proc chance, the detonate, that's important as well. And detonating giving an extra plume, so on and so forth. And these are the awakened skills we take. And then once you get all that, Fire Plume will split into 2 extra Fire Plumes after hitting the target, which basically just causes a chain reaction. So unfortunately, we don't have good modifiers here. We're just going to take the ice damage one because it's defense. It's going to be a lot easier for us to manage compared to the other stuff. You can see Fire Plumes doing a lot of damage here. We are struggling a bit because the sticks pools are not fully expanded. So let's see if we can get something in the next level up here. Level 2 max out at 60. That's something to take note of. I didn't realize it until I was trying something and purchasing all the XP potions. So that's where we got to those. And yeah. Now we're going to kill off this boss, and that's when we're going to try to spend a bit of the gold here. We have 20 refreshers, a lot of things to go around with. There we go. So we need this. Get an extra defense reduction. And yeah, there we go. Now we're gonna get some luck still, because luck increases the quality of the perks that we get across the board. We're gonna get the burning one as well, because there's one particular sticks modifier where, if the enemy has burning, it pursues with dark damage one time. So that's what we're trying to, do in terms of damage. So we're gonna spend a bit here, get things built up. We're also gonna get the Winter's Bite one just to get extra, Control there, very nice. A lot of attack there. Gonna get more luck, more refresh. Let's see what else we got here. Crit rate. Crit rate is at 39, so still a long way to go here. Dark damage. I get a dark burn as well. 60 attack, very nice. AoE damage, luck again. Almost clicked the wrong one there. Tons of refresh now. We might actually start refreshing more and getting the refreshes. I should have taken the burning one there. Okay, running low on gold. I think that's fine. We've gotten quite a good chunk of loots here. So, gonna maybe burn down to like 2000 gold before we end things off here. The annoying thing about potions is that there's no way to actually tell what you got so far. So you don't really know what you can like stop getting, what you should continue buying. So that's annoying, but yeah. Gonna resume there now. You can see damage wise we're still keeping on par, even though we spent majority of our gold away. It's great. Crit damage didn't go up too much. Unfortunate. We're getting a lot of Winter's Bite stacks there. I'm not sure if you can see. It's basically proccing like every few times because every time you do damage, the Winter's Bite procs and the Plumes are doing a lot of bounces here. Alright, let's skip, save the remaining stuff. And I'm gonna use a bit of refresh here. Okay, we're gonna do another of that. Some extra cards here. We actually need one more of the range expansion here. We don't have yet. Alright, that's gonna kill off the boss there. I'm gonna have to pick up some of this here. And for now, let's focus on just refreshes, get stuff. I'm not gonna focus on buying the refresh anymore because running low on gold. Alright, looking good in terms of the upgrades. I'm getting enough of the good stuff. Okay, what's crit looking at? That's nice. We have enough luck to be honest. We should stop purchasing that. Alright, a few more refreshes. We're actually almost down with gold too, so that's lining up nicely. Alright, let's keep that. See how we do in terms of damage. Oh, nice. The last expansion we needed. Let's see if that's good enough. I'm gonna get the refresh, obviously. Right now, we're not relying so much on the gold for damage anymore. We're really looking for skill ups whenever we can. So Let's pop some of those. Very nice. 60 attack. Good one. Crit rate. Attack speed, crit damage. Last one. Alright. Let's go back to this. It's very hard to see, but per tick we're doing about, I think, 130k damage or so with these sticks pulls. I think that's another one of the bosses. That's why you get the instant skill ups. Scambo there. Yeah, unfortunate, but let's see. Need to kill the boss most importantly. Oh, very nice. That's the last one I think we had on the list. You can see the boss dropping quite quickly after that, which is good. And yeah, there we go. So my theory is that every bounce that this thing makes, it actually does that magic resistance reduction across all the mobs. That's why you can see quite a big jump once you got that gold tier 1. I do suspect that it's either a threshold that we just met, or the magic resistance reduction is actually better on the gold tier ones. But all that is not really specified anywhere, which is pretty annoying. So yeah, that's what we have to deal with. We do with defense. We're mostly magic damage, so I think we're fine. You can see crit damage is at 300. Everything here is pretty stacked. Alright. Damage, refresh. AoE damage, another refresh. We're gonna try to spend gold as much as possible here. Because this later waves get really tough. Alright, 3 refreshes, let's go. Okay, we're gonna just keep to refreshing now. So you can get nice attack. Actually, no, that's it. Yeah, can't buy anymore. Things are licking slightly here. Not sure if it's just RNG. Let's see. We can now level up here soon. One more extra fire plume. Is fire plume still keeping up? It's still keeping up in terms of damage. Also getting that boss down quite well. Quite a bit of damage there. Problem is just a sight here because all the sticks pools are focusing on the boss right now. There we go, the boss goes down. And we get quite a bit of good stuff here. Oh, very nice. Crit rate. Attack speed. Duck damage. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. We're just going to pick up attack. Run off. Go for the rest. So you notice that our wall keeps recovering HP. That's actually one of the earlier pickups we had, where every time we kill, there's a chance that the kill actually goes towards fixing the wall instead. So that's nice. Gonna get an extra plume there. See if we're able to deal with this. Getting a couple of licks on the side. But as long as the big wave doesn't come through, that's fine. I'm gonna get refreshed there. Okay, there we go. Bring our sticks damage, that's gonna be huge, especially at 80%. So 2 bosses stacking up here. That's not looking the best. Okay, let's do a couple of refreshes here. You spend all the gold we have because basically tied up here. It is 100 now, so we can ignore that. What we need is more attack. Alright, let's see if this helps. No, not enough, but 102, still fairly decent. I think we've really lacked attack towards the end. We did a lot of refreshers, but we're not getting anywhere close. But you can see Plumes is doing very decent damage because we have a lot of people asking how does Plumes perform. That's basically what you need to go for. The magic resistance down. You also need the detonation, as well as the extra Plumes when they detonate and all that, so that it spreads as much as possible. And then sticks, obviously, you just need to know that the one that you get kills, that doesn't stack. Even if you get all three of them, you just gain the stacks faster, but the extra dark damage that you get initially on the top of the stacks, that does help a lot. So yeah, that's 102, not our best wave if I can be honest, because if you see ranking wise, I actually got to 111 at some point. Obviously, this kind of stuff is really not worth pushing for. It is a lot of RNG involved, a lot of time. I can see it was literally just 1 minute away where he got to 114, and obviously he had better RNG with the potions, especially, I guess, that got him to where he got to. So yeah, relics wise, as usual, extra gold, that's always neat. Ultimate duration, this one is very important. That's how you unlock the sticks potion here that I have on screen. And then reduce potion prices because a lot of the scaling that you want to do in the later waves is going to come from the potion price reduction. I know some people have said that they went for the 20 luck instead to set themselves up for success instead of getting the increases 10 extra gold every 3 seconds. But I personally find that this increased gold is a lot more reliable. Yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you found that helpful. If you did, feel free to leave a like or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.